Mambo vipi bana, live kutokea location leo na we have the big boss here. He will introduce himself ahead of the Rhino charge, but today tumekuwa testing hapa kidogo tuweze kujua mambo yako vipi. This is Mpasho, mimi wananiita Dennis Milimo. How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you, Dennis.
Yes.
And thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to watch our test.
Yes.
Yes.
We are here today doing our test ahead of our Saturday's event that is happening in Baringo County. We have the first electric car that is going to take on this challenge, the Rhino Charge 2025. Please do introduce yourself first, then tell us about this particular car.
So my name is Richard Kiplagat. I'm the team leader of car number 29, which is the first ever Kenyan-made, Kenyan-built, Kenyan-designed zero-emissions Rhino Charge vehicle. We set ourselves the very difficult task of entering this Rhino Charge with a vehicle that has no emissions, because we know that there is a link between climate and conservation.
Yes.
And Rhino Charge is about raising money and awareness for conservation.
True that.
And so we asked ourselves, why can we not compete in a much more sustainable way, in a way that doesn't impact the climate? And so this is why we built this car.
Nice. How prepared are you? We are going to Baringo. This is somehow we will call it a remote area because where we are going to compete ni uko ndani. How are you prepared, because it requires charge? Kule mmejipangaje?
So this is an electric vehicle, as you know. Since we wanted to be sustainable, what we have also built alongside this vehicle is a 20-foot container that has solar panels on top that we will be providing power to the car, and at night it will charge the car, and it will also power the camp where we will be staying. So we are going to have a car and a camp that's run by solar power.
Wow. That is sustainability there. But what are you banking on for this car emerging victorious for the 2025 season of Rhino Charge? Because now kila mtu amejipanga, we can see the tires. What are some of the specifics that you say this is our stronghold for this particular car?
So actually, the reality is that this is the first time we're doing this. So we don't know how competitive we'll be. We think that what is important is that we start, that we enter, and that we learn. And we will enter the next years and the year after, and we will take the lessons that we learn from this year into improving the vehicle year on year. And also sharing that information with others who want to build electric vehicles as well, and to inspire others that it is possible to enter a vehicle that has no emissions and that is an EV.
First EV for 2025. This is history right here in Kenya being made. The Rhino Arc that always charges this particular competition, they are prepared for you. What is going to be your takeaway from this particular event for the 2025? So
already it has been historic. Already I think we have succeeded in being able to design and to build this. For me, I think the message that it sends is that anything is possible. If you have a vision and a dream, all you need to do is mobilize people. And we have been very grateful to all the sponsors and all the well-wishers who have supported this initiative. If there's one thing that I can tell you this project is about, it's about the power of collective effort and of teamwork and collaboration.
Safaricom have pumped at least 25 million into supporting this particular event, and also the EV is being supported by Safaricom. How is that, and how do you take that?
Well, we're very grateful to not only Safaricom but also many other sponsors. We've got almost 10 different sponsors, including KCB, including Lake Turkana Wind, who are the biggest wind farm in Africa. We've got support from others like Trinity Energy. And collectively we've been able to make this a reality. And as a team, we're really just very grateful for all the help and support that we have received from all our sponsors.
Do you see Kenya having a room for electric cars? Now they are becoming quite a number, even on our roads, and now into competitions we have entered with this one. Do you see a room, and what can we do different to welcome this move?
You know, I think that that's really where the excitement is.
Yeah.
Already, you see so many EV bodas in town, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
And you can see that is growing every day. There are more and more and more and more. And the reason for that is that actually the running costs of an EV is lower than running a fossil fuel car or a fossil fuel motorbike.
Yeah.
I think that it's a matter of time. People will move towards electric vehicles. People will move towards more sustainable modes of transportation.
Yeah.
Not only because it's better for climate and better for sustainability, but also because it will become better for your pocket. And so we see this as something that will grow.
What is your favorite thing? I presume you have been to this event many times, yeah?
Yes.
What is your favorite part each and every year that you attend the Rhino Charge?
So for me, there are a couple of things. First of all, you get to see how beautiful this country is. The Rhino Charge is often in a place that is not part of the tourism circuit, and it's certainly not in places where people go often. And so we'll be able to see a part of the country that is new and that is beautiful. The second thing is the feeling that you get from overcoming many challenges throughout the 10 hours that this event takes place with your friends and teammates in this car. We will come across many difficulties, but we will overcome those difficulties in the spirit of teamwork and collaboration. And at the end of it, we always feel that we have grown closer, and that it is the way that we have trusted each other and collaborated and helped each other that has helped us to get that far. And for me, those are memories that I cherish.
Yeah. For all the terrains that you have been to, which one has been the toughest? We are not yet to Baringo, but for the past events.
Yeah, there was a year that there was a Rhino Charge in Marsabit, and it was extremely difficult. I think, in fact, out of all the competitors, less than 10 were able to complete it. On our side, we had to leave our vehicle hanging off a cliff somewhere because we were not able to continue.
Yeah.
But that is part of the spirit of the charge.
Yeah.
It is about it's about teamwork, it's about collaboration, it's about overcoming difficulties. And the most important thing is to participate.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily to win.
No, not necessarily to win. But how do you prepare now for such a tough day like on Saturday? We are looking forward to it, but how do you prepare for such?
It's very difficult to prepare. You know, one of the things that I think we will benefit from is experience.
Yeah.
And the fact that we have done more than 10 of these events, and we know what to think about mentally, to prepare mentally. Of course, you need to prepare physically, and you need to be relatively in good shape. And then you need the equipment to work for you. And you also need a bit of luck.
Looking at this particular car, what are some of the things that you can just quickly point out, saying these are the modifications that have been done to this particular car and it is ready for Saturday?
So this car is obviously it's a 4-wheel drive vehicle. It's got front and rear diff locks. It's got 2 electric batteries. Each of them is 480 kilos. So combined, it's almost 1 ton of just batteries.
Yeah.
They run about 150 kilowatt hours of battery life. We'll see how quickly we deplete that power, again, as one of the things we will learn for the first time. What is also unique about this car is that the steering wheel is in the middle. It's not a left-hand drive or a right-hand drive. And the reason for that is that we got the steering rack from the same kind of steering of a forklift. You know the forklifts that carry containers and whatever. So we've used a hydraulic steering to steer the vehicle. We will have 6 team members, and so there will be 3 in the front and 3 in the back. We'll have a driver, and we'll have a navigator, and then we'll have 4 scouts, what we call runners, who will run ahead of the car and who will warn the driver of any obstacles or issues that may arise.
When are you guys arriving in Baringo?
So from here, the car goes to be packed, ready for transport tomorrow. And the team will follow on Thursday morning, and we'll be in Baringo on Thursday morning.
So it means we cannot drive this one to Baringo?
No, that's it now. That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Wish your team, talk to your team. Wambie kitu.
Just to say to the team, we have come this far, and I really look forward to this charge. Here's to EV Explorers. Go EV Explorers.
Nice. Thank you so much. Asanteni sana bana. Look out for this particular car. This is the first electric car that is taking part in the 2025 Rhino charge, and we are going to Baringo. See you there.